a bill headed to the governor's desk would ban schools from teaching about gender identity and sexual orientation before the 5th grade. It also requires schools to tell parents when a student wants to use different pronouns. Republicans say it gives parents more control. Critics say it hurts LGBTQ students and their families. WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie joins us from the state legislative building with where the vote took place this afternoon.
Lena, you know, the Senate is usually a pretty polite place, but after weeks of bills targeting LGBTQ kids, the only LGBTQ senator in the Senate had enough today. She had some very frank words for her Republican colleagues, and that led to a fiery debate over the Parents' Bill of Rights, which went to Governor Roy Cooper's desk today.
The Parents' Bill of Rights bans any mention of sexuality, sexual orientation, or gender identity from kindergarten through 4th grade. It also requires schools to tell parents if a student uses a different name or pronouns at school. It's just the latest bill of several targeting LGBTQ kids this session.
Those who are engaging in this culture war have already lost.
Senator Lisa Grafstein is the only openly LGBTQ member of the Senate. She called out her Republican colleagues for targeting some of the state's most vulnerable kids.
Right now you have the power to do this, and you've done it, and you're going to keep doing it. But power and strength are actually two different things. What I think we've seen with these bills is that that weak people punch down.
This bill is not about how I personally feel about someone who is LGBTQ.
Senator Michael Lee protested he isn't homophobic. He and Senator Benton Sawrey insisted it's about making sure young children aren't being taught inappropriate things.
This is not a part of a culture war. This is a part of maintaining the family values and traditions that make North Carolina a great state and recentering the focus within the family.
Former teacher Greg Meyer asked how teachers are supposed to handle the inevitable questions from curious students.
About why families are the way they are, why there are people in families who look different from one another, why some families have two parents that are women.
Senator Amy Galey said it's not the teacher's job to answer them.
The child should be referred back to their parents, who should be seen as the source of authority in that child's life. We should not have public schools substituting themselves for parents.
Now, Governor Roy Cooper is expected to veto both this bill and those other bills targeting transgender teens. However, Republicans here have a veto-proof majority in both the House and the Senate, so they can't override the governor's veto and put that into law without his consent.
Laura, we have seen so much passionate debate in this session alone. It's been a lot. Laura Leslie reporting live for us on Jones Street. Thank you.